We all love watching movies, but every so often a writer or director crafts a movie with much more than what we notice. In this list we'll count down 10 hidden messages in popular movies. For Batman vs Superman and his Justice League universe, director Zack Snyder decided that he needed an older battle-hardened Batman, but it was the Superman special effects team who established that Batman was already a pop cultural icon. When Zod discovers his heat vision in a battle that causes a skyscraper to fall apart on Superman, in one of the cubicles can be seen "Keep calm and cool Batman." In the final moments of Cloverfield, Beth and Rob seek refuge from the creature under an arch of a grey bridge at Central Park. Moments later, an air raid strike buries the couple and the camera, presumably killing the monster. But following the film credits, director Matt Reeves included a short audio that states a different outcome. When reversed, the audio sounds like a military report saying it's still alive. While on a mission to the Sun, the Icarus II crew receives a distress signal from the missing Icarus I and decides to rendezvous with the ship. When the group boards the Icarus I, their flashlights shine into the camera, each time with roughly a gap of 49 minutes. Director Danny Boyle has spliced in hidden frames showing images of the now deceased Icarus I crew members. Boyle hasn't discussed the frames directly, but the flashes definitely work as a subliminal way of putting the audience on edge without revealing the fate of the Icarus I crew. Just before reaching Skull Island, SS Venture's Captain Engelhorn intercepts a coded message calling for the arrest of Carl Denham, yet the audio said nothing about the arrest, and instead reads "Show me the monkey," a hidden message in honour of the film's famous ape. During the Times Square hunting sequence in I Am Legend, Will Smith passes a billboard advertising a Batman and Superman team-up set to release in 2010. Even though it took Warner Bros. A few more years to put together, the film eventually came out earlier this year. The Dementors in Harry Potter are metaphors for depression. Dementors are foul creatures that feed off happy thoughts and memories until that person is left with nothing but the most terrible experience of their life. They force people to relive their worst memories, which is why Harry hears his mother scream as she is killed by Lord Voldemort when he is on the train in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Dementors have no sense of sight, nor do they show emotion in any way. They are soulless and faceless. You could even describe them as inhuman. And if you've noticed that whenever a Dementor is near, the world truly looks like it's a terrifying and lonely place. The lights go out and suddenly everything around you is cold. Depression is much like this, that it makes you feel like you are alone. And at times all you can see are the bad things in life. When J.K. Rowling created the Dementors that haunt Harry Potter, she reportedly based them on her experience of depression. In their presence, all the warmth, joy and happiness feels like it's being sucked out of the air. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, as Indy lifts a huge rock to uncover the Ark, one of the hieroglyphs is meant to resemble Star Wars characters C-3PO and R2-D2. At first glance, the plot of the 2009 horror film Drag Me to Hell seems straightforward. The pretty blonde protagonist tries to impress her boss by refusing to grant a bank loan extension to an ethnic stereotype. Ethnic stereotype curses the girl with a goat-leg demon, which haunts her for 3 days before pulling her down into the netherworld. But some people see another layer to this story. Christine bakes and brings food to others, drinking coffee and water while other characters eat lunch. The entity torments her with maggots in her food and pulling things from her mouth. All of Christine's demon-cursed problems involve either eating, stuff being forced down her throat, or vomiting, all of which is said to be symbolising her struggle with a hidden eating disorder. Stanley Kubrick faked the moon landing and then left clues admitting to what he'd done in The Shining. The audience watching the film essentially sees the launch of Apollo 11, in the form of Danny rising from the floor. It's the symbolic launching of Apollo 11. Danny, bewildered, walks down the hallway. He sees that room 237 has a key in the lock and the door is wide open. In the book it's room 217, but in the film the number was changed to 237. Some believe it was changed because 237,000 miles is the average distance from the Earth to the Moon, though some argue it's 238,000 miles. Over the years you've probably realised that movie studios like Disney and Pixar have put hidden secrets in their movies. Most of them aren't that noticeable, so it takes a few watches to be able to point them out. Sleeping Beauty's spinning wheel can be found in Rapunzel's tower in Tangled. The skull t-shirt wearing garbage man is a grown-up Sid from Toy Story. When Carl's house first takes off, it flies past the window of a little girl in an apartment building. If you look at the toys in the room, it includes the Loxo ball and Lotso. Flynn Rider and Rapunzel make an appearance at Elsa's coronation in Frozen. A little Mickey Mouse doll also appears. If you look closely, you can see the old witch whittling the Pizza Planet truck. In Finding Nemo, Buzz Lightyear is among the toys in the dentist office. Also, this kid is reading an Incredibles comic. Hans from Frozen shows up in a wanted poster from Big Hero 6. In The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Pumbaa makes an appearance as a gargoyle. Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. appears as a small figure in Frozen. In 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp show up in the Twilight barking scene. In Aladdin, the Beast is one of Sultan's toys. The storybook Mrs. Potato Head is reading is A Bug's Life. In The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Aladdin's magic carpet, Belle from Beauty and the Beast and Pumbaa from The Lion King are seen on the streets surrounding Notre Dame during the Out There scene. In Tangled, 3 classic Disney books appear: Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. But probably the most famous is A113. This refers to the classroom number used by character animation students at the California Institute of the Arts, many of whom have used the number in their professional works. It's said to appear in some way, shape or form in every Pixar film. This running gag has also appeared in other Disney distributed films, such as The Brave Little Toaster, Lilo and Stitch and The Avengers. So that was 10 hidden messages in popular movies. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.